up, Raider Nation? It's your boy Samora Raider back at it again with another pre-game preview, the first official pre-game preview of the 2022 season. Now I know it's the preseason, but who cares? Raiders football is finally back, and today I'm going to be previewing our Las Vegas Raiders versus the Jacksonville Jaguars game going down tomorrow, the official Hall of Fame game to basically kick off the whole season. This game will be going down at Tom Benson Stadium at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so you know I'm gonna have my popcorn ready just to watch our second and third stringers go out there and whoop some candy ass. Now, I know for a fact that every football fan is gonna be tuning in to this game to watch some football, at least, you know, for the first 5 minutes of the game before everybody starts tuning off, but that's not the point. The Raiders are going into their fourth Hall of Fame game, and so far they have been undefeated. So hopefully we can lead this game 4-0. All in all, it just feels really good to finally watch some football on TV, man. I've been missing Raider football. Even though they stress me out each and every season, I really love this team to death, man. Anywho, before I do get started with this video, I gotta give a huge shout out to the sponsors of this video, Woodson Bourbon Whiskey. If you guys are looking for some whiskey to sip on during the Hall of Fame game or any other game throughout the season, then head over to woodsonwhiskey.com to find a bottle near you or have it shipped directly to your door. Woodson Bourbon Whiskey. If it isn't your game day whiskey, it is now.
And you tell them one thing, just win, baby.
Now y'all already know we can't start no pregame preview without giving you guys some Nation news that you can use. First up, I want to give a quick shout out to some of the Hall of Famers going into the Hall of Fame that rep the silver and black. Those guys being Cliff Branch and Richard Seymour. I know Richard Seymour only played for us a couple of years, but still, once a Raider, always a Raider. In other news, the franchise value of the Las Vegas Raiders have grown 26%. The team is now worth $4.08 billion. Damn! Making them the 15th among the NFL. Now, even though Hunter Renfrow might be the most deadliest slot receiver in the whole NFL, according to Devontae Adams, he may not be the guy that you want calling for an Uber.
How are you doing today?
Pretty good.
Good.
How?
Head to your drop at the Topgolf.
You deserve better, Hunter.
My boy Hunter got paid and he's still out here penny pinching. Come on, news. Finally, our Raiders are getting ready for game day, heading to Canton, Ohio for the Hall of Fame game versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. I know that the whole nation is excited for this one. Both the Raiders and Jaguars will be going into this game with new head coaches. Josh McDaniels taking over for John Gruden and Doug Peterson taking over for Urban Meyer. Though this may be more of an exhibition game and we may not see some of our favorite players play, the excitement is still there to finally see some football. The Jaguars have already came out and said that they will not be playing their former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence and Travis Etienne, which comes as no surprise because the Raiders will not be playing any of their starters and some of their second team unit. But there's still plenty of young players to look out for. For Las Vegas, the battle between QB2 will be something to keep a close eye on. While for the Jags, their backup CJ Beathard will be out, so we'll most likely see quarterback Jake Luton and Kyle Slaughter in action.
Who?
So with the football season kicking off here in Canton, what better way to start off the season, even though this game doesn't really count, than to get a win against the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Then after you have great coaches, you get great players. You have a great organization, and you tell them one thing, just win, baby.
Now for the matchup of the game, I have Las Vegas Raiders quarterback Nick Mullins versus Las Vegas Raiders quarterback Jarrett Stidham. Now, I know that these two are on the same team, but it's going to be a matchup that I'm really looking forward to, especially in this game. Obviously, there will be no Carr in this game, so it'll be interesting to see who will take over that QB2 spot. Nick Mullins comes in as a favorite with a 25-22 touchdown to interception ratio. He also has more playing experience in the league and has always been a reliable backup quarterback from San Francisco to Cleveland. As for Stidham, he has a relationship with new head coach Josh McDaniels going back to New England, so he's already familiar with this offense. Both guys have solid cases to why they should be the QB2. And I know with the unofficial depth chart that came out yesterday, the Raiders had Stidham as the QB2. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what connections you had or the stats you put up in the past, the QB2 will be decided on how well they play in the preseason. And it all starts tomorrow in Canton.
Knock on wood if you have that message, please. And we're here to help you.
Now for the 3 players to watch in this game. The first player for me is wide receiver Tyron Johnson, aka T. Billy. Now this is a guy that has been getting a lot of praise in camp and has so much potential in this offense. I know that our wide receiver room right now is a bit packed, but he's a guy that could possibly stand out amongst the rest to possibly make the final 53 or at least make the practice squad. He's a guy that can do it all. Could possibly be that Henry Ruggs replacement for Derek Carr for, you know, all those big plays downfield. I also hope that we see him a little bit in the return game because I honestly don't want to see Hunter Renfrow returning punts. If Tyron Johnson can solidify himself in that area of the game, then I feel like he'd be a solid asset for this team. So with that said, I do hope that we see a lot of Tyron Johnson out there, and I hope he goes out there and balls out against the Jacksonville Jaguars. The second player to watch in this game is linebacker Darian Butler. Now this is a guy that, like I've said before, I've learned in these past couple of days, he's a guy that has been standing out in camp. A lot of people have been talking so highly about this guy in camp and how well he's been looking. I mean, he had a huge hit on Britton Brown in one of the practices that really had a lot of people oohing and awing. And the linebacker room right now is pretty thin with Kyler Fackrell and Micah Kiser out for the season. This is a huge opportunity for a guy like Darian Butler, and hopefully he can take that opportunity and run with it and make the final 53. Like I said before, we're not going to be playing any of our starters or even some of the backups, so we most likely is going to see a lot of Darian Butler throughout the preseason, but I hope tomorrow he makes a case to why he should make this team. And the third player to watch in this game is defensive tackle Jerry Green. This is another guy that has been looking really solid throughout training camp, and just like the linebacker room, the defensive tackle room is dealing with a lot of injuries. Bilal Nichols, Jonathan Hankins are not going to be playing in this game. They're guys that's going to be ready to go week 1, but as for the preseason, they're not going to be playing. And obviously Kyler Fackrell is a guy that's playing on the edge that's out for the season, so there's going to be a lot of opportunities for Jerry Green to possibly make the final 53. Green is only 26 years old with a lot of upside, so if he can make his mark in preseason, especially starting tomorrow, then he could be another favorite to probably make this team. With that said, Raider Nation, who are some other players that you guys are going to be looking forward to watching in this game? Let me know down in the comments below. All right, Raider Nation, that is all I have for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed this pre-game preview, then hit that like button. Also, if you guys have a game score prediction, let me know down in the comments below. And if this is the very first time you're coming across my channel and you love the Las Vegas Raiders and are ready for some Raiders content throughout the whole season, then hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon button just to notify you guys when I upload more videos just like this. Also, I want to remind you guys about the Week 0 Raider Nation kickoff party going down August 27th, 2022 in Adelanto, California. A lot of Raider fans is going to be over there. Me, myself, and I is going to be over there. Other content creators, some Raider players, Too Short, Corrupt going to be performing, kicking off the Burning Trees Festival going on later that day. If you guys are trying to get some tickets, then hit the link down in the comments below. All right, Raider Nation, until the next video, this is your boy Simone Raider, and your boy is, yeah.
Started off in Oakland, now we here. Thought that we was done, we just hit another gear. Look, started off in Oakland, now we here. Hey, pull up with the nation in the silver black gear. Look, 4 games straight, we in the playoff. Shout out to the Chargers fans, y'all enjoy the layoff.